What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're gonna be talking about Dallas Cowboys versus Buccaneers. I haven't been on this channel in a long time, like with my face, but we're back. Oh gosh, I'm showing the Micah Parsons jersey, here with the alternate, jersey color. So here's the Cowboys versus Bucks. Last year, week 1, we saw Thursday Night Football season opener. We saw Dallas Cowboys versus Bucks. Cowboys came up short, and great game by both teams. But unfortunately, Cowboys didn't end up winning. So this year, it's Sunday Night Football. I'm very hyped. It's September 11. This day of recording, it is Monday, September 5th. Let's talk about what I'm expecting from the offense. I think that the offense needs to perform to win, because I believe, remember last year against the Bucks, week 1, Cowboys defense didn't play amazing. We did force an interception by Trayvon Diggs. We did force a fumble late in the game, recovered by, I think it was Jordan Lewis, and then an interception in the second quarter, last play of the game, interception by Jordan Lewis. Those plays were good, but we need stops, we need sacks, and we need all that stuff. Micah Parsons needs to play big. Osa Odigizua needs to play big. CeeDee Lamb. Let's talk about offense. I expect the first game of the year, to be one of his biggest. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are not a team which has the greatest or the best secondary. They don't have a really good secondary. So I do expect the Cowboys to pass the ball a lot. Last game, they ran the ball, 4 times the whole game. They just pass, which worked out really well. I do think they need a balance with Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott, which the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a really good run defense, but not like last year, which they just went all pass. I think they need to balance it, which I think is the key to win the game. Balance with run and pass, not just pass, because I don't think that's the key to win. I just don't think so. Especially now that they don't have Michael Gallup because of injury, and Amari Cooper because Amari Cooper's gone. So they will only have CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Tolbert, and Noah Brown. I think Simi Fehoko, not great receivers at the beginning. So I think it's better to run the ball. I think they do need to pass the ball a lot, but I think they need to run the ball a lot as well. See, they have 2 of the best running backs in Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard, but CeeDee Lamb's going to be that key. I expect this to be one of his biggest games of the year, with over 100 receiving yards and over 2 touchdowns. I expect Zeke and Pollard combined to go over 120 rushing yards and a touchdown, both. No, combined for a touchdown. And I expect Dak Prescott to throw 3 touchdowns. Maybe Zeke and Pollard can combine for 2, maybe, but I don't know. I really don't know. It could go either way. That's the thing. Your predictions could go either way. Prescott, I expect. Remember when he came back from injury? People thought he wasn't gonna play good last season against Bucks, first game, and he just shut them all up. Played the best game of the season. I think that's gonna happen again. I think he's gonna just shut everyone up. There's a lot of doubters right there with Dak Prescott. Is he gonna be the franchise QB? Is all the money they paid him worth it? All that stuff is still in question with Dak, so I think he's going to shut everyone up this season. And so yeah, now let's talk about defense. Let's talk about safeties. Let's go from safeties to corners to linebackers to defensive tackles. Let's start with safeties. Jaron Kearse is the most underrated safety in the league, along with it was a Donovan Wilson. I think Jaron Curse will have that breakout year, a little bit better year than last year, and just make the Pro Bowl, just make that step to be known as a top safety in the league. Because last year he played amazing, he was known as a good safety, but this year, like, he will be known as a top safety in the league. I think Donovan Wilson is a good player. Last year I said I think he was my break. He was one of my players I thought he was going to break out. He did not. He actually got injured a bit and didn't play amazing. But I think he will have a better year this year. Play as a good safety, not as good as Jaron Curse. I don't think he'll be as good as Jaron Curse, but I think he will have big plays and be a good safety there. Definitely could have gotten better in the offseason, but he's a good safety. Now, I forgot to talk about tight ends in the offense, and we have a really good tight end in Dalton Schultz, which I have in my fantasy team, so please do good. Dalton Schultz, I think he will have over a thousand yards and over 10 touchdowns this year. I think he'll be the main target. CeeDee Lamb, and then it's gonna be Dalton Schultz. I think maybe Gallup, Tolbert, I don't know, but Schultz will have a big year and he will have a big role this year. So yeah, I just want him to play good. And they also have Sean McKinnon, Peyton Hendershot, and then they have Jake Ferguson. Those are really good tight ends. So, I mean, we're really good in the tight end place. We drafted 2 this year. Now let's talk about the defensive line. I did not talk about the defensive line, but the offensive line. We got left tackle, who is Tyron Smith, who is out. He's coming back until December, so almost out all season. Then we're going to play Tyron Smith, the first-round rookie there. They played him almost all practice, all off-season, all preseason, right, I think, left guard. So he's going to be playing at left tackle, which is a big change. But I think he'll do good there. I think he'll definitely have some sacks, some pressures. But I think he'll play good. At left guard, I think it was Connor Williams. Yeah, Connor Williams, and then at center, Tyler Biadish. And then at right guard, Zach Martin, and then Terrence Steele at right tackle. Not the best offensive line, very weak. But, yeah, I think they'll do pretty bad this year. Probably, yeah, pretty bad. So I'm telling you, the offense we had last year is nothing compared to the offense this year. Like, the offense last year was amazing, and the offense this year is good, but it's nothing compared to last year. Now let's go back to defense. We're on cornerbacks now. Let's talk about cornerbacks. Trayvon Diggs. As a Cowboys fan, I can say Trayvon Diggs is overrated. He's definitely good, but he needs to show this season that he's better. I mean, that he's not overrated. I mean, that interceptions, I think he'll definitely have less. I think maximum he has 7 or 5. But I think he needs to show that he's a lockdown corner, that he allows no catches, no yards. I think that's what he needs to do. Jordan Lewis is a really good option too. And then Anthony Brown, who had a really good camp in Oxnard, California. Really good. I think he's one of the players I'm most excited to see. One of my breakout players this season, Anthony Brown. I think I have 3 breakout players. I didn't say on offensive, but the offensive player who I think will break out is, I don't know if it counts, but like CeeDee Lamb, I don't know if he counts as a breakout player. But I think he will have a massive jump this year as being known as a top 10 receiver in the NFL. I have 2 on offense, 2 on defense. The second one on offense is Tony Pollard. I think he'll be used a lot more, and he's just going to show the world that he is a running back 1 on a lot of. He can be a running back number 1 on a lot of teams. So yeah, now let's move to linebackers. Cowboys added Anthony Barr to the linebacker core, which is a really good addition. So let's talk about Van Der Esch and Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons, I think, will be used more as a edge threat. I think he'll have over 15 sacks this year, but he definitely has potential for 20 plus. He definitely has potential for that. But I think players like Aaron Donald, TJ Watt, Nick Bosa are still above him. I think it's going to take 2 seasons, 1 or 2 seasons, for him to just go to that level with them. But right now, I think he is just below them as in that conversation for, and he's definitely going to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. Like Van Rech last year had I remember his first year, his rookie year, he looked like one of the best players in the draft. One of the best players on the Cowboys. I think he had a down year, and then another down year, and then this year his season was a little bit better than the last 2 seasons. But I think this next year he'll have a much better season. I think he'll improve a lot. Not quite as that rookie season, but I think he'll definitely have a better season than last year. And then Anthony Barr, I think he's just going to be an absolute stud for us. He's old, and he's just a veteran piece who Van Rech and Parsons can learn from. I think he'll be good, and not amazing. That's just what I think he'll be. I think he'll be good. And this is my favorite player, by the way, Mike Parsons. Best player in the league. Now let's talk about defensive line. At defensive tackle, we got Neville Gallimore, and we got Oso Digizua. We got Tristan Hill. I mean, we got a lot of players there, and I'm especially excited about Osa and Neville Gallimore. Those 2 players. One of those 2 is my next breakout player. You guys can guess who it is? It's Neville Gallimore. Neville Gallimore, I think, will have he'll have 7 plus, maybe 8, maybe 10 sacks this season, because I think the Cowboys will be one of the teams with the most sacks. Neville Gallimore, I think 7 sacks. Then you have Oso Digizua, who will have maybe 4, 5. Then you have those defensive tackle Tristan Hill, who will be also a really good piece there. Then you have at right end, you have Dorrance Armstrong, you have Terrell Basham. Those 2 players are just going to be really good. They were in the conversation for being my second breakout player, but I just had to put Neville Gallimore in there. And then you also don't forget about DeMarcus Lawrence, who is I think he's 30 years old now, veteran. No, I think he's still 29. Yeah, I think he's still 29, but he's a veteran now. DeMarcus Lawrence, I think he is one of the best players on the field when he's healthy, and I think he has the possibility to be the best player on the field. And against the Bucs, I think he will be a factor, especially him and Micah Parsons. I think they will dominate the offensive line of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think DeMarcus Lawrence will dominate, not against the Bucs. I don't know why I said that, but later on in the season, because he is going against Tristan Wirfs, who's one of the best young right tackles in the league. But I think Micah Parsons will just kill the offensive line. I think that's he has the mentality, the capacity, the athleticism, the player he is. He's capable of being the best offensive player and to just destroy that Bucs offensive line. So this is going to be my official record prediction. I think the Cowboys come out with a really close game. I think it's going to be a 28 to 20 to 24 game. So the Cowboys score 4 touchdowns, and then the Bucs score 3 and a field goal. I think that's what happens. So this will be one of the best games. I'm so hyped to watch it, and I'm hyped. I'm really freaking hyped. So let's just wait for Sunday 11th. I am thinking of recording my reaction to the game like last year. I think I might do it. I did last year, so I might do it this year again. My reaction to Cowboys versus Bucs, might do it, might not. You never know, boys. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe. Drop your predictions in the comment section because I want to know what you guys think personally. So yeah, my biggest factor for the game: Mike Parsons, C.D. Lamb, and Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott. That is what I think. So smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.